brain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, he's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Just got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out. Anyway, don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your
for Cincinnati.
out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Oatson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Cincinnati. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
42-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Cincinnati. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Dak can throw it here on first down. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Lions.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good. 180. Hurry, hurry. That's hot.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. The PAT up and good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Prescott. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Detroit.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
180!
Now Mayfield throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
180!
They'll go again with Robinson. He's to the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
What's up?
One more time, it's Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
1st down, Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go, 47! Yeah!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That complete to Jacobs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? Selling the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
2nd down, Prescott. His pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's it, 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Yeah! Here we go!
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go!
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On first down is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. On second down, Baker. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's hauled in at the 2. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
What's that?
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And the defense, there's a meet-up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Robinson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Dak to throw. That's to Gray, open on the left side. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Now Prescott. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Again, Prescott to the air. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Terrell McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. So we're going 52. Hey, kill.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll throw again, Dak. That's complete on the tight end screen. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Lions are back within 2 scores.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. To the 20. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
At their own 35-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I mean, somebody got a boy, I see, watch it, go away.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. He's inside the 30. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Bijan touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Next to score, Bengals 45, Lions 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jacob Martin in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. 2nd down, Prescott moving outside the pocket. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one is caught by Campbell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 13.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 45, Lions 31. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. On 3rd down, it's Robinson.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout down this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
180!
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Prescott now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Count! 47, 26.
Now Prescott. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
On 1st and 10, Prescott going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Prescott again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. We go 46. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
180.
Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.